Hey everybody, welcome back to my kitchen. Y'all, this is the first time. Oh my goodness.
Hey y'all. Hey everybody. We're back like a slice of fruitcake on a fat kid's plate. Let me tell you something. You can say all you want to. What is wrong with y'all? Who came up with fruitcake? You thought, okay, it was brilliant when you put a gummy bear on the cake. That was brilliant. Here's what the problem is. You put some, what's the big grapes? Big,
Be all in the camera.
Donna, what do you call the big raisins? They real,
Prunes?
yeah, prunes. You lost it when you put a prune beside a gummy bear. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna. You ever seen a kid look at a fruitcake? Donna, I don't understand. Donna, I just want them to. Have you ever seen a kid look at a fruitcake? They confused. You confusing kids. So here's the thing: is if you think you're gonna get by because you put a gummy bear or what's the little slices?
Watch it, this is hot.
What's the Donna? You burn me, girl.
You ain't move.
Don't burn me here, please. Don't burn me. What's the little slices look like a I mean, look at the stuff you put on. That look like an orange?
Huh?
Like
The
a
cuties?
no. They like a.
The little orange slices? What are you talking
Is
about?
that like a candy?
Like them little things you have in there?
Look, baby. There's two.
Don't they call them orange slices?
Okay, I guess that's what it is. But listen.
They look like this, babe. You had some in here.
Who?
You.
Do
They kind of look like one of these.
No, they real big. They're
I
not.
know it. They're real big.
Why is this thing so short?
They're real big, but they look like one of these.
Yeah,
What you talking
exactly.
about? Yeah. Show it to him, Lisa. I see doing the most this morning. I think they call them orange slices because
Okay.
they're in like the chewy candy form.
But listen, you can't put that.
If you wouldn't be up all on the camera, you wouldn't have to be stooping down like that.
You couldn't
babe.
put that, guys, so close. I mean, you can't put that. But orange slices, you might get away with that. But the big raisins, them ain't gonna make it.
The prunes?
Yeah, the prunes. They
Prunes
ain't.
good for you. They have to go to the bathroom.
See, kids figured it out already. That's why they ain't eating the fruit cake or whatever the cake is. But
Keep your bowels.
so whoever, listen. You cannot. You almost had it done. You put some things on a fruit cake that was really nice. That was almost like You ever go to the like at Walmart? Okay, let me say this. You at Walmart, so you get the value pack of chips, and so they give you some good designer chips.
Why you have to do that? Stop looking over the camera lenses over here.
I was looking up at you.
Why are you on the floor?
Now I just want to talk. Listen.
Do you want me to raise the camera up or something?
No, I like it right here, Donna.
You look like something wrong with you.
There ain't nothing wrong with me, Donna. Don't talk about me. So here's the thing, guys.
And
Okay.
he has not had any syrup today, y'all.
What do you mean you got on a shirt? What that mean? What that mean? What that mean?
Don't worry about it.
What y'all talking about?
You can't have syrup anymore.
What y'all talking about? Y'all talking about me?
Yep, it is.
Okay, so, you ever been like to Walmart And then they hit you off with some, you're going to get some potato chips, right? So you're going to get this multi box pack, you know, everything in there. So they give you like the ones you got to have, like, they give you some designer chips like the Doritos.
Go with them designer chips.
Yeah, I don't know them the ones that so you get, okay, the desirable chips.
The name brand. Just say name brand.
No, Donna, because you don't have to have name brand Doritos. You can call them anything, and we still going for them. So you have this. So you have the designer chips. Those are the desirable ones. And then you look on your box, and they throw you some stuff in there that you just say, okay, I can't say the uglies.
What? Uts.
Yeah, them.
Uts.
Yeah,
Those
them.
are good.
Okay, see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying, but when you just have just plain, after all the designer chips, you got some tater chips. Just it.
Potato chips?
Yeah,
Tater
yeah.
chips?
Tater chips.
Tater chips.
Tater chips. So my question is, look at your box. See what's always left. Look at your box. See what goes first. And so that's what you will find, guys. So that's what, hold on, well, I was making a point, Donna. What point was I making? Help me out.
I have no clue. I'm sorry. I can't help you.
Okay, so, yeah, I was just saying, whoever came up with fruitcake, how did you come up with a fruitcake? Have y'all really looked at a
Some
fruitcake?
people like fruitcake.
No, it's like eating a big box of Snuff.
Who eats Snuff?
That's the point I'm making. So the thing, y'all don't know what Snuff is. Y'all don't know what Snuff is.
I said who eats Snuff. I know what Snuff is.
Okay,
They
listen.
know because their grandmas and mamas
Listen,
and meemaws
so
and
I remember-
papas used to dip Snuff.
It's a thought, baby. Listen to this. So I go, my grandma asked me one day, she says, Robert, she said, little Robert, at that time I was little, but I'm real big now. So she says,
That's the name.
she said, little Robert, she said, go up to the store and get me, now for all you seasoned viewers, y'all don't know what this means. So she said, little Robert, go up to the store. She said, run. Grandma needs some tuberose.
Some what?
Tuberose. I think that was the name of the stuff, tuberose.
Oh, the Snuff. The
Yeah.
brand of the Snuff.
So I ran up to the store full speed. And so, you know, every now and then I get distracted. I stay focused on things.
Really?
I get yeah. Every now and then, Donna, I will get distracted. Sometimes I don't have my mind sitting on one thing. I get distracted off on
Will you
something.
really?
I will, for real.
We
You
would have
notice-
never known.
Y'all would notice that? No, watch me closely. Sometimes I get off track of things I'm talking about and go right into other stuff. Girl, I'm telling you. And many times I won't complete it, but now I'm much better at what I've got going on. I am, for real. So, what were we talking about?
You was talking about you was going to get your grandma's Snuff.
Okay, so, yeah. So I'll go up to the...
I got a feeling that the Menace went to get the Snuff.
No, so I go up to the store. And so I go into the store. And this was back when the stores, they wasn't really like they were now. So all of the candy, they was in jars and buckets. And I'm looking at all of the candy. And and I mean, that was times when we were living. So that was like, you know, a quarter. A quarter would get you bank back then. So we been lied to big time now. Everything coming in smaller packages and a lot of error. So the thing is, I'm sitting and I go in and I asked the man, I said, my grandma wants some Tootsie Rolls. Tootsie Rolls, tuberose, and kid, what's the difference? And so he said, I said, she want the Tootsie Rolls. And so he looked at me, he says, your grandma wants to, well, that'll go in the candy. I said, she don't want the candy type of Tootsie Rolls. I have to be careful because back in the 70s, you know, there's some candy that kids shouldn't ever get. There's some candy that y'all adults, some of y'all was some of them people.
Y'all, this was my candle.
Y'all was some of them people that candy that you should never ever touch. So he was looking at me like, so I don't know if that candy had a different name. Yeah. If you know what I'm talking about, you was probably one. So the thing is, so I said, no, it wasn't, no, it ain't that kind. She want what is up? So I took it. And so she says, the guy says to me, he said, oh, she wants some tuberose. I said, yeah, she want the tuberose, the kind you put in behind your lip.
Is it called tuberose?
I think it's tuberose, don't know.
You about to make me Google it.
Well,
See
don't
what
it-
Snuff
Yeah, so that's what it was called. And so I finally got it, and I got back home. So back to what I was saying, I was comparing tuberose to Snuff to something.
Prunes?
Prunes, yeah, that's it. That's why you'll find kids will not eat fruitcake. Put it out. see what happened. And please, don't get offended when your whole fruitcake come back unsliced.
But what did you do? Didn't you go on your grandma's Snuff before? Did you go on your grandma's Snuff before? Dennis the Menace?
Don't, wasn't that normal for kids?
No,
You just
sir.
wonder what everybody was doing?
No, sir.
It tastes like coffee grains that, I'm going to say coffee, I don't drink coffee because of Snuff.
I had my Aunt Annie, when I think about Snuff, my great Aunt Annie, and my great Aunt Maddie.
They had Snuff too?
They dipped Snuff. Let me see, did Aunt Mog? I think Aunt Mog, my Aunt Mog may have too.
My grandma, she dipped it all the time. She was like 3 foot nothing and Cherokee and was mean, but she was real old. She couldn't catch me if she was running after me. So she would sit there and just look at me. And I used to say to myself, Grandma, you can look at me mean as you want to, but I promise you, you're not going to be able to catch me. I promise you. Because also, we live upstairs. So I run downstairs. Grandma couldn't come down the steps. So, hey, it just was what it was, people. It was what it was. And so that's what I'm saying. So when the fruitcake come back, don't even get mad. Don't even get mad. Well, low one side with gummy bears. You might get away with your apple slices. What was it? The orange slices. You might get away with them. But what you won't get away with is the big raisins, the little raisins. Not going to happen. So that's what I'm saying, people. So if you get back to you, that's where it's at. What are we looking for, Dom? Here's some Tootsie Rolls, right?
Some Tootsie. I'm trying to find a picture of it. Seems like I remember like a red can.
I don't know what the can was. I seen it.
And was there a green one? Anyway, y'all, I don't know why he got off on the tangent about some Snuff and some brooms. But what I was saying, y'all, this is the first time that I really, definitely the first time I've cooked breakfast at our home away from home and or in my studio kitchen. And I totally forgot that I had some of the pans that one of our YouTube family sent me. So we decided we would run out and grab some bacon. And y'all remember I didn't have any Dixie Lily grits at home. Oh, but I do now. Thanks to Miss Carol. But I didn't have any at home when I ran out a couple of weeks ago. But I forgot that I had some here. So when I started looking through to kind of see, because when we first moved in, I purchased things that I felt like we might need, like salt, pepper, sugar,
right.
You know, the normal stuff. What are you looking for, baby?
A cup.
A cup. Oh. It's not, I didn't put any out. I started purchasing the stuff that we would need on a normal day-to-day basis here, baby.
Right.
So, I already had my grits. Speaking of which, not speaking of which with grits.
That's a girl cup.
No, that's one of the cups that I was sent as well. I forgot I had one.
That's cool.
Because we still have more in here that we've not
They
unwrapped.
too fancy.
They were sent to us by a YouTube family member as well.
They too fancy.
They're not fancy, babe.
They fancy for
But
me.
anyway, I had purchased things that I felt like we would need, like normal, everyday things. So grits was the first thing I purchased, but I still have not purchased any type of my pots and pans. So my plan is to still do that. But like I said, I forgot that I had these. So I'm like, wait a minute. I think I can cook something. So we picked up some bacon. We already had grits. We needed eggs. We had cheese. What else did we needed? Some juice. So this is the first time that we've done breakfast here.
Because she, as a matter of fact, she didn't even make grits the last time. She made pancakes. She made pancakes and they were good. God, I'm sorry, baby. Please forgive me. Hey, she made. Is that what you was talking about, man, with some syrup? Is that what y'all was talking about? I didn't eat that much. I didn't eat that much syrup.
Oh my goodness.
I promise I didn't eat that much syrup. And I took some of my pancakes to work, guys. And so the guys looking at me. So I made a couple of the pancakes I had at, I put it in my breakfast bowl and I took it to work. And so the guy's saying, oh, look who's sitting here looking like they eating a feast. Look, it is not my fault. It ain't my fault. Miss Donna made it. I cut my pancakes up. The only problem is my break is only like 10 minutes. Then they give you 2 minutes to walk up to the place, 2.5 minutes walking back. So like 15 minutes. So 15 minutes. But I have this thing down to such a science now, people. I have this thing down to such a science that, boom, pancake cut up, warm, syrup all my pancakes. I ran out of syrup because I only had a little small thing. But nevertheless, I love syrup without pancakes or dried pancakes that's not. I like my pancakes a little syrup on them. So, yeah. So there I'm sitting there on the job looking. All these guys looking, trying to figure out, why are you always eating like a feast? Well, if y'all married someone like Miss Donna, you would too. How do you stay so thin? Because I work real hard. Why do you bring so much? Because I'm going to be away from home for a long time. You always got to answer for everything because you always ask a question for something. So over and over again, we going through these things. So guys, I end up in 15 minutes to a science. When I eat my last little piece of pancake or whatever, it's time for the bell to go back. And I'm ready to get a man his business again. That's what we're in.
Oh, and you all, I'm sure you noticed that when I did the bacon, I don't have a sheet pan or anything here, so I had to fix it on aluminum foil. So that's why you saw the bacon on the aluminum foil. I had to kind of tin it up on the sides so the grease wouldn't run all out in the oven. And somebody asked, it's been a while back, because when I talked about fixing my toast, how I just put it directly on the rack, not on a pan. They asked me about crumbs falling. Of course, you know, a few crumbs may fall, but it's just a simple matter of me wiping them up. I like to put it on directly on the rack. I like to put it directly on the rack because with the oven already being warm, it helps more. The oven is already warm because I baked my bacon, and it helps to it helps to kind of toast the other side, since you like both sides of your toast toasted. Like I can eat a toasted side and the other side be kind of soft, but he likes both of his sides of toasted.
What bacon is
this? It's a thick cut bacon, babe.
It is good.
It is good. Oh, let me show y'all what kind of bacon.
It is good. This not the, what was the other thick cut we had?
Did everybody was telling us how to eat boar's head?
Yeah, because it was wider, but this right here is good. This is a really good bacon.
I did the, and we love trying different bacons. This is the Black Label thick cut bacon that I made today. You like it?
I do. It's like boar's head, but thinner. When I say thinner, meaning not as wide. Boar's head bacon is a little wider.
Yeah.
But this right here is.
I got some other bacon when the last video. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm trying to slide up to the counter. The last video I did when we went to Lowe's. I think I got maybe 2 different kinds of bacon. I wanted to see how you liked it.
Just one of them?
I can't remember. Was it, y'all? Since we're not at home, I can't remember, so I can't look at it. It seems like I did maybe 2 different kinds of bacon.
That's good. Good deal.
Breakfast is always good. Y'all, it was a nail. There was a nail in my tire that was causing my tire to go down and me lose pressure. So I was talking about you because I was out the other day and I needed to run some errands and my tire pressure was low and I wasn't going to keep driving on it, waiting on you to get home. I'm like, let me stop and check this, put some air in the tire, and I knew you were going to take care of it. So I just wanted to update you guys. It was a nail in the tire. So my husband took care of it. And thank you all. Several of you were telling me that Discount Tire, you can just pull up to Discount Tire don't have to get out. They'll check your pressure and put air in your tire and everything. So I appreciate that because I did not want to get out, but I was trying to get to the closest tire. I was trying to get to the closest air pump. And it's so funny. I think it was a Nissa that said the first one I went to right there near the bank, it was free. I got excited. It said temporarily out of order. So I think it was a Nissa said, honey, them free air pumps always be not working.
Well, I will tell Nissa and everybody. Sheets, in our area, in this geographical area of the United States, Sheets dominates a lot of the gas market. So Sheets have free air pumps. That's always working. And the only thing is, it's like a fast food restaurant line sometimes. I mean, you just wait and the person feel they put the proper air in their tire, then they check everything because they have the gauge to check. I mean, matter of fact, you just go up to the thing, it has a plus or a minus. You know how much, if you say, okay, I want to put 38 pounds worth of pressure in my car, you just press the thing up.
You don't have no app, you're doing 38, right?
I'm just saying. You can get down, like I say, the car gave a warning. I think he was down like 28.
No, I was down to 25.
Okay, 25, but the normal, it was like 30, I think it's 36.
35, 36.
35,
so that would only been 10. You said 38.
Okay, baby. So, the point I'm making is, at Sheets, you just go up to the thing and you press to the number you want. So you press the 38, you put your thing on there, and it fills it up, and then it'll beep, 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 and stop when it gets to 38. So you can make sure. Because it's so convenient, what people decide to do is they check that tire, then they go check the front tire, then the other front, then the other back, check the spare. I mean, what? And so, oh, by the way.
Let's move it on. Out of the way.
Listen. That is a thing too. Now that we're talking about tires, please have your spare tire checked just to make sure air is in it are proper, because it's nothing worse than if you have a flat tire or blowout and you in some, say, long stretch of land and AARP is just not going to get there to you. So it's just what?
What you mean AARP?
Those are the people that come in.
Man, you mean
triple. Oh my God, please forgive me. That's for the older. Please, I'm sorry. No, I'm gonna say triple. I'm sorry. You're
right. AARP is not gonna get that to you.
Yeah, they know. Triple A. Oh man, I don't know. Please forgive.
What in the world?
Please. How you get?
So, okay. It's all right, baby. It was an acronym. You just had the wrong acronym.
So the triple A.
That's why I look at you like, you look at me like, what's wrong with you?
And then like the old people.
What's wrong with you?
So the triple A may not be able to get, it's a while before they get there and you're on the side of the road, but it's nothing worse. I don't know. I guess I will go back to what Miss, what you call, that told you about some, what was it, air pump?
There was another comment. I think she said, Miss Donna, you need to get, did she say Halo? It may have been Halo.
That's like, hey, that's almost like Call of Duty. Halo, she's shooting people. She gangster. So the point is, I guess if you have an air pump that's in your car where you can pump it up, but listen, just your maintenance, maybe every year when you doing your when your car is getting an inspection, you do that annually. It's good to check, at least check the air in your spare tire just in case something happens. Because like I said, that's a bad feeling when you don't had a blowout one or something that goes bad. You hit something and it tears your tire up, and then you're looking and you have a spare, but the spare is flat too. That's a frustrating thing. So those are the things you might want to do. But for Donna, I noticed it. She told me when, the light came on, it's kind of low. Indicator let us know the air's a little low. Okay, I put a little air. But then it came back again a couple of days later, and I noticed it was as she would say, every 2 days, it would go down. The pressure would go down to usually I would see it's like a 20, 28. And so just so happened I was at work. But I came in on a mission, exactly where I was going and took off and went to the one of the tire places. And now I didn't go to one of the big names because I knew I had a pretty good idea because of the duration of time that it took for it to get to a indicator. I knew it was something wasn't major, and so sure enough, it was a small nail, very small nail that was in the car, and it was letting the air out. And so when I went there to the guy, and you could buy another tire, which is $200-300, or they can plug it. And because it was at the bottom, where they're not going to be able to plug anything on the side, but if it's at the bottom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at the bottom. So he took this, and guys, you should have seen this surgery that he did to the car.
Baby,
No exaggeration. Donna, you wasn't there.
You get me to
You wasn't there, Donna. You wasn't there. So the nail was about this long, and it was really thin. And so he pulled the nail out. He said, well, no, first of all, he put on the show all of the smoke and mirrors. So the first thing he did, he came out with this bottle of like dishwashing detergent on the spray bottle. So he sprayed it, and the bubbles started coming. That's it. The whole search party came out and started pointing. That's where the problem is at right there. Because the bubbles, where the little air is coming out and the soapy water hit and the bubbles start coming out. So that lets you know that was an indicator that that's what the problem was. So he said, we got it. So he jumps in with a pair of pliers and he pulls the nail out.
Right.
It was just this small, baby, of the nail. But when they pulled the nail out, it was like a tornado. All this wind hit me. And so I was fighting, and the guy said, hold on. And so he sticks this other thing in there. It looked like a knife. He just stabbed the hole. True story. So he stabbed the hole down, and then he didn't just stab it. He started turning the thing like this. I was like, what is he doing? I mean, then he made from a little hole to a big hole. Don't know when he made this big hole. It was crazy. You should have seen squirrels and everything was trying to hold on while the wind was coming down. So all of a sudden, he finally got in there. Then he put this like another knife, like a big needle with some things on the back, because he put some things like a gummy through the needles, and then he stuck it in the thing.
That's y'all's internet uncle. Sir, get over there and eat.
You know what I'm saying? He
Get
was
over
turning
there
like
and
this,
eat.
and then he pulled the thing out, and then he took a knife, pulled out machete like that. I don't know. He may have been a hunter or something, but he cut off the thing like this. All the air quit. Then he went back and he put the air in the thing, like filled back up properly. No issues ever since then. It's something to behold. So if you ever get a nail in your nail or something like that in your tire, do not go to the discount places, because they're going to sell you the $400-500 tire when you can go down to the side to your Uncle Ray, little Nook, Pistol Starter, little Pookie, whoever he is on the corner side. Do that. I promise you.
Y'all.
They'll take care of it.
The end. I'm sitting here looking at you all's comments on the last video. Y'all, listen. Y'all are getting on me. Miss Lily said, Miss Donna, see you still put that purse on the other seat by the window. Oh, Miss Donna, you should never put your purse on the seat by the window. A friend of mine who lived in a large city stated to put the purse strap around the shift in your car.
Right.
And the purse on the driver's side floor, opposite side of the driver's side. People don't see your purse. And you all, I know it's just a terrible habit, and I don't believe in sitting my purse on the floor. So that's why I put it over there in the seat, y'all. And I know I don't like putting my purse on the floor. They get on me because and when I did the video, when I went to the grocery store, it uploaded yesterday. I was talking, and when I got through talking, I set that purse over there in that seat. I know you all, and I appreciate you all. They think I need to they don't feel like the purse should not be visible. Because some people will, just bust your window, grab your purse. And I get it. I get it, you all.
What city y'all in? Leave.
Huh?
What city they in?
What city they're in?
Yeah,
well, baby, it could happen anywhere. Honey, the way people do stuff can
just
happen
out of curiosity,
anywhere.
why do you put your purse handle around the shelf?
I guess because if they try to snatch it, it's not gonna go anywhere. Sir.
Why don't we just come up with, I got a good idea. Let's come up with a purse car seat. So you can put your purse in this particular seat with a seat belt in, and if anybody try to grab it because it's in the harness, it can't go nowhere.
Put it in seatbelt.
Seatbelt, purse seatbelt. I'm just saying. We're trying to protect the purse, right? Protect the bag. Protect the bag.
Say protect the bag by any means necessary. I'm looking through your comments and hearting them as I go. Somebody asked about my mom's sweet potato pie. You guys, I am gonna do that video. Okay.
Okay.
I am gonna do the video with my mama's sweet potato pie. Oh, Miss Glendine, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. She asked me, do I freeze my bacon? Yes. When I get several packs of bacon, I do put it in the freezer. And then when I know I'm gonna use it the next morning, I'll just take it out of the freezer, put it, excuse me, you guys, in the refrigerator, and it's ready by the next morning. Okay. But I appreciate you all. I enjoyed, that was a long vlog yesterday. And this one may be kind of long too, since somebody wants to talk about snuff. But,
When the last time I talked to y'all?
you know what? They've not seen you maybe in the last few videos.
I have a
So
few
I'm
things I
sure
just wanted to say. I missed
good.
y'all.
They're glad to see you all.
I missed y'all. So pardon me if I had a few things I
On
just
your
wanted
heart.
to talk to you all about. That was on my heart. That was on my heart. If you're that evil person that did not want to hear my heart.
Oh, and then somebody, I'm sorry, baby.
Shame.
Shame on them.
Shame.
Shame on them. Oh, and for the young man, somebody made a comment. I ran into a YouTube family member when I was at the store.
How young was he, though?
And
How young was he?
when I came out, I forgot his name. Y'all, I be trying to move. Somebody was saying, just a tip, start writing down people's name. I had a buggy full of groceries. I'm not going to stop to write down. Babe.
I'm just curious.
What?
He was a young man. How young was he?
Listen, can y'all get y'all internet on? And he's not even eating sugar today.
No, what that mean?
That means he was a young man.
Was he young? No, just curious, man. I promise. Just curious.
Anyway.
Was he cute?
Can y'all get him? Baby, stop. Oh, you was a man. If he was old, I wouldn't have said no old man.
So he wasn't old. He wasn't young. He could have been older.
No, he wasn't an old man. He was a young man.
What does that mean?
Anyway, I ran into
family. Can you please? We just want
Hey.
I'm just saying, man, I love you. What?
I love you too.
What's the young man?
Would you stop doing the most right now, please?
I'm just saying, what was the young man?
Anyway, somebody mentioned I need to start writing down people's names. I had a buggy full of groceries. I'm trying to get out the store. I'm not gonna stop and write down people's names.
What was the name?
I'm hoping it was. If I was wrong, I'm sorry. But if he saw the video, he knew who I was referring to. Somebody said she was busy and took the time to chat. That's more. That's more than enough. But yeah, I was trying to get out of the store, and I do apologize. Sometimes if dude number one is with me, he'll help me remember somebody's name.
I'll talk to him.
And it was really quick. It was really quick. So the fact that I forgot just that quick is terrible. Y'all, you gonna make me cut stuff out of this video today. So, but I'm gonna try to do better in remembering the people's names. I appreciate you making that suggestion. But girl, I ain't getting ready to stop and write down names. A lot of times I will ask if they want to be on camera. And I did have my camera, of course, because I did the video. But by that time in the video, I'm trying to get out of the store. And that's, y'all, I'm sorry though. But thank you so much for the suggestion. Because I do hate it when I forget people's names. I really do. But I don't know. It was just, I guess, one of those days. So, let's see. Y'all are funny. Y'all funny. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with him today. I think he slept in too long. Miss Patrice want to know, Miss Donna, when will you begin your closet? Please and thank you. He wants me to be done, my closet, my wardrobe room. He wants me to be done already. It's a process, and I'm trying not, like I said, to make it all long and drawn out, like we did the what was that?
The outside.
The patio, yeah. So I'm gonna get to it, and I promise you, when I do, I will bring you all. I'm gonna bring you all along. Okay. Somebody also asked Miss Regina, said, "Have I tried the yellow Dixie Lily grits?" Miss Donna, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't know if they taste different or not. I love a white, pretty grit, so I wouldn't buy the yellow grits. Do they taste different?
Get them and
A
see.
yellow. I don't want to. Listen, we real funny about our food, and if it ain't broke, we ain't trying to fix it. So I'm good with my white grits, because I like white, pretty grits. So I don't.
I make mine yellow by adding cheese.
Well, you know what you do. Now that's the truth. He adds cheese to his. But I just don't. Could you please do? Miss Ada said, "Could you please do a tutorial on how to cook rice? I used to know, but now I don't seem to be able." You know, that is one thing I struggle with. Usually, a lot of times when we have rice, dude number one will fix it. Maybe you need to do a tutorial on making your rice. I do find that one of the best rice to use is Uncle Ben's, because when you fix Uncle Ben's right and you put it on that stove and let it do what it needs to do, you don't have to do anything to it. Once it cooks, you turn it off and then you fluff it. So a lot of times, if I have to do a lot of rice, I like to do Uncle Ben's, because Uncle Ben's is the truth. Oh, thank you, Patrice. She said you have a beautiful smile. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Y'all so sweet. So, anywho, I was trying to find what's good with chicken. It's so funny. I love it when you all comment, and I can tell a lot of you look at the video, and you're just, I may say something and you're responding to what I'm saying. And I must have been talking about something and you said it's good with chicken. Miss Julie said that. I love it. I bet it is, girl. I like, somebody asked why don't I use do the reusable bags. I guess you're talking about the plastic ones. When I go to Lowe's or Harris, I like to do the paper bags because they are sturdier. I did do a few things inside the plastic bags, and for me, both of them are reusable because I reuse the paper bags and the plastic bags. But I'm sitting here, my breakfast has gotten cold. It's all right, I eat it. Baby, you have some bread to eat. Don't waste bread.
I'm full.
You full? Well, y'all. I think that's all we wanted to talk about. When I get started, we have started doing some things in my wardrobe room, and I have been recording. But I'm trying to pick out paint color and just other stuff. And I told my husband the other day that I feel rushed. Don't be sitting there rolling your eyes. He's so aggravated. Y'all can see, like, just get it done. He is tired, and everything that we pulled out is upstairs, and stuff is everywhere. And when I tell you, he cannot stand it. And I feel him. It's aggravating to me too. Thankfully, nobody is upstairs, but yeah, it just takes time. I told him I'm trying to do this. I'm still trying to cook. You know, we have ministry stuff. I wear a lot of hats. I don't have time to just sit and think about a wardrobe room all day long. So, and then when I get stuff, I want it to be what I want. So sometimes it takes Miss Donna a minute to plan. But I told him the inside of the closet, what you can do is go on and get the rod up.
Yeah.
You can do that. See, he's sitting over here being like he is, but there are some things that he can do that he can go on and get done, and then that's gonna help me too. Y'all, he even said he would paint the room for me, and if he wants to do that while I'm doing something else, because he knows I'm well able and capable of painting. Y'all know Lucy will get it done.
Well, I have said I'm not doing nothing else until we finish that room. So I let everything pile up because Donna, if she don't have a fire behind her, she can wait 6 to 7 months to find one candelabra that will go into the room that'll match what she's seeing in her head. So what I said is I let it all crumble and hit the ground. When we get that done, then we'll move to project number 2. Because I'm not going to keep jumping around and it's 9, 12 months later and we still working. I'm not doing it. Donna have to have an incentive plan behind her. What was the movie that we looked at, the girl with the incentive plan?
The girl with the incentive. Oh, that's what we forgot to talk about, babe.
What?
Our movie.
Which one?
Wait a minute.
Which one?
Wait a minute. What did we watch last night? Is that the one we watched last night? Because one of them we turned off.
No, last night I was into the Christmas movies.
Y'all, we looked at, was it a Christmas in California?
California Christmas.
California Christmas. Was it on Netflix?
Yeah.
Was it on Netflix? Y'all, it was good. You sure that was the name
I'm
of it?
positive. California Christmas.
But then there's a second one is it California Christmas in the city or something?
Yeah, city or something.
Something about city that we need to watch.
Yeah, we started watching it because they had gotten too late. Guys,
California Christmas.
After this brutal season we just came out of and you being harassed every time you turn around with a text or a commercial.
Yeah, I know this video is probably a little long. So if y'all tired of watching, y'all can click off. But the rest of y'all that want to keep watching, we just gonna keep talking for a few minutes because we forgot to tell y'all about our movies. Okay, baby, go ahead.
So I don't know. After everything you're going through, I wanted to get into I just love Christmas. Christmas, it's that Christmassy feel. So Hallmark Channel. I don't know Lifetime. They might be still beating up men on Lifetime, so I'm not sure about that one. But I've been watching a lot of Christmas movies, and so we was looking at this one, the Christmas movie, and it's just a really good feeling. We was up really late looking at the Christmas movies, and
good.
Then they had a part 2 as I was searching through, because when you're on Netflix and you're looking at movies, they have movies like this, and I was going down the likes because I'm in the Christmas field. Well, sure enough, in the likes, it had a California Christmas City, something lights, I don't know. And I said, oh, it's the same people. And of course, Donna jumps in like a hound dog that's after a bone, and she locks in, and sure enough.
Why does everything have to be a story?
Donna, because you locked in on it, Donna. You don't understand how
You
impressed.
should have been a storyteller.
You don't understand how impressed I am when I watch you do things, Donna. You stay on top of things. So, nevertheless, that's what she did. And so we was beginning to watch, and it's a very good movie. Now, we went to sleep before it had gotten late. I stood there with Donna, and I watched her. She didn't know I was watching her while she was watching the movie. But I couldn't see because she had her glasses on, and she was asleep, sitting right there looking at the movie. So here's how you know when a person's asleep. I turned off all the lights, turned off the TV, turned off the lights. Are you talking about me? Yeah.
You did that last?
Yes, I turned off the TV, turned off the lights, turned off everything, and I watched her still sitting there looking at the movie just like this, and I waved my hands in front of her face. She was asleep.
Well,
so I watched her for like 15 minutes. I said, yep.
There you go.
She's done. And so after I cut off all the lights, and so I got up and I opened up, the mini blinds. It's dark outside, so you can see the stars and things in it. So she said, was I asleep? Was you? What you mean, were you asleep? I mean, so nevertheless, but I want to finish that movie. But I am in, guys, really. We're really in. I'm dragging Donna this time towards these movies. They really feel good. Like I said, the Hallmark Channel. Those channels where you just watch good movies. You know how it's going to be. You know how it's going to turn out. The city slicker guy comes in to a little country girl on the farm, and that type of stuff. And the city slicker changes slick ways, and he straighten up. But then the city come back and try to pull him back into the city, and things like that. But it's a good movie. It all turns out when you're happy at the end. Everybody just want to hug and kiss and give a high five and just that type of stuff. Snuggled. Then Donna jumped up and went and got some ice cream. What was it? A fritter? Something you went and got. So stuff like that.
The apple fritter was good, y'all. When we went to get the bacon. Went to get bacon and the eggs. Mr. dude number one was supposed to be, he wanted some of their chicken tenders and stuff too. Of course, he came back to the buggy with something sweet. You guys know, right? And he did the apple fritters, and they were really good. We have 2 more left. One for you and one for me. Right?
Well, nevertheless. So, guys, you need to get into this field. Trust me. Right now, guys, with everything that you have been going through for the last 6 months, please, get into it, y'all.
Yeah, I'm laughing because I'm looking at these comments, Miss Siobhan talking about, Miss Donna, when you turned on my Siri, when you were asking your own Siri what the weather would be, when I was sitting at the bank, and I was telling them it was such a beautiful day and what the expected temperatures or projected temperatures were supposed to be. So I said, well, let me ask Siri. So I asked Siri. I said, let me see if Siri lied. So I asked Siri, what was the weather supposed to be like today? And when they were watching the video, when I said, hey, Siri, it activated their Siri wherever they were. And then once she told me, I said, thank you, girl. And then somebody said, I talk to my Alexa like that too. My man thinks I'm crazy. Laugh out loud. I talk to her like we friends. Girl, ain't we friends with Siri and Alexa, honey? Listen.
I don't want no friend. I don't want no friend.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so what was the movie though, baby? Was it Don't Move?
That was the name of the movie.
Don't Move.
On Netflix. Don't Move.
Don't Move on Netflix was good too. It has some what parts I want to call some real brutal.
Oh yeah.
It's got some brutal parts in it where it's kind of gory and but anyway,
nothing over the top. You're not talking like one of the slasher movies. Nothing like that.
A couple of things were, remember, with the sheriff.
It was like that. But
so
it's frustrating, but by the same token, it's just some crazy people in the world. It's just some crazy people in the world, and so you just gotta. But it was good. But so I moved from that. But I told you right now I'm on the Christmas train right now, guys. So the thing is, I want to say, if you guys get a couple of the again, Netflix, I guess HBO Max, whatever the streaming services, just get your Christmas movies, guys, where you are able to sit down and really look at the movies the movies you look at that you can just sit down and feel good about. No hostility, you just smile. To sit down and really enjoy and just smile. So that's what I'm into right now. I don't even want to go nowhere. I just want to look at a couple more Christmas movies. But I got to get up and I got to get at some things. Some things I got to go do. Got to go clean the car. Got to get stuff ready for tomorrow. Got to get these things. As a matter of fact, I got to go cut the grass.
But y'all, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us today. I still have not come across that comment yet that I was looking for.
What are you looking for?
The one. Where the was that Black Label bacon I just showed? Miss Patricia said Black Label is a good bacon. So I think that's what I just showed. I think y'all. I appreciate you all. For those of you that enjoyed the long vlog, because usually when I do a vlog, I pretty much I'll start in the vehicle, and then maybe if we go to the store. Either very seldom will I end it in the store. I may end it when we get back in the vehicle. But I started in the vehicle at the post office. We went to the bank. We went and got air in the tire. We went to the grocery store. And then I didn't end the video until I got back home and I was taking groceries out. So that was a little different for me. And a lot of times if I do a vlog style like that, it will be longer. So let me know, if you guys liked that kind of video. Some people vlog and they have several days of vlogging. So I don't know, just trying to find out what you guys really like. I enjoyed it as well because it was something a little different for me. But I appreciate you all watching and just for all of your support. I appreciate your comments and you guys. I try very hard over here in our community to be nice and to be kind. So whenever you see new family members, especially if I miss it, if they say that, I just found your channel, I'm new to your channel, You guys get down in the comments and welcome all of our new YouTube family members when you come across those comments. And even when you see people that make comments that are not so nice towards me, concerning us, try to be mindful. I know some of y'all get ticked off and get on the defense, but
Please
try to be
nice.
mindful and be kind.
Be nice.
In your response, you know, y'all know sometimes I'll ask them, you know, if you're complaining, why are you watching? Why are you here? You know, but just some of y'all are ruthless sometimes.
Yeah, they
but
got on y'all streetways. So please, guys, just
try to be kind.
Just pump the brakes, slow it up a little bit. We good. Just let them know. Welcome into the community. Yeah. It's not what we do here.
We try to be. I try to be mindful. Like I say, even sometimes with me, it may depend on the day. You know how descriptive I might be in my comment, but I always try to keep it. I try to keep it classy, you know, and keep it nice. But I appreciate you all. There was another comment that I saw, and I'm trying to remember. Please tell me I think he changed his handle, Mr. At Judah 98. He says, Ms. Donna, your authentic nature is a breath of fresh air. You're so relatable on many levels. I'm blessed I found this channel 4 years ago. Stay classy, my lady. And if I'm not mistaken, I remember you. I think your handle or your name was different. But if I'm not mistaken, I think you're the same one that made a comment about Mr. Dude Number One and his raggedy theater chairs years ago when I first started. And I can't remember what you said, but I was hollering. So if that's you, please let me know. I'm so sorry because your first name escapes me. And I used to know your first name based on, I think, what your handle used to be, but I think that's you. But thank you so much. I appreciate you hanging in here with us. I appreciate your sweet comments. I just appreciate you all. We do try to keep it classy over here. Like I say, a family channel, and just have fun. We try to have fun over here. And we appreciate you all for watching and for hanging out with us, and even your internet uncle or your whatever y'all call him. Some of them he your uncle, some of them he your brother, he your listen.
Your peeps.
Peeps.
My peeps. Appreciate y'all eating breakfast with me.
So, all right, you guys. Well, this will probably be another long one for you today. We hope that you all enjoy it. Remember, I will be in the kitchen a little more next week, okay, as we are approaching Thanksgiving. I'm gonna keep reminding y'all, get that Thanksgiving stuff. Don't be out there running around at the last minute. When you're stressed out, check your list, make your list, check it twice, get all of your stuff for Thanksgiving, so you will be prepared and you can enjoy this season of cooking and preparing for your family, your loved ones, or whatever you may be doing, and try to make it as stress-free as possible, okay? So that's why I keep reminding y'all, go on and get your stuff, all right? Well, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed, please consider doing so
by hitting the nosy.
That's turning on that notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever we're over here doing all the things. Thank you all so much for watching. We already look forward to what you look at me for, because you're so handsome. Thank you all, young or old, you handsome, baby.
See, that's what I'm saying. You throw shade while you put sun out, don't you?
Baby, I'm not throwing shade. You're all handsome.
What's that got to be, don't? What is that?
Thank y'all so much for watching. We already look forward to you joining us next time. Bye.